Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. Today I want to go over and look at the chicken tractor because my 3 Bantam hens keep going broody and I don't want them to be broody anymore. So I'm going to move, and they're also getting picked on by the bigger chickens. And I need to separate a rooster and 3 of these little hens. I just have 3. So, well, I have bigger chickens and then I have the smaller chickens. And I'm going to move the smaller chickens to the chicken tractor today. And I'm going to move the chicken tractor out into our field. I haven't been over there since our flood, so I'm going to go check that out right now and bring you along. And I'm going to set up a really nice space for these smaller hens so that they can get more healthy, because I feel like they've been trying to sit on eggs all summer and it's just not healthy for them. You'll tell their feathers are a little bit dull and they just need to stop trying to sit on eggs because it's not good for them, because when they go broody then they stop eating as much. And I've broke them of their broodiness for a couple of times already, but they just keep wanting to go back to those nest boxes even though they are not laying eggs right now, so that I know they're still broody. They're also getting really old on the old side, so we actually had one die of natural causes this year, so the other one got stolen in the night by a predator, but these ones are definitely getting on the older side, and I think it'll be better for them if they just get out in the field. If I kind of force them, to go out and pick at the bugs and start living instead of trying to sit on more eggs. So we'll see how this goes. Let's go over to the chicken tractor. There it is. And I haven't really been over here because of all the mosquitoes that we have. So hopefully it's pretty warm right now. It's about 10 in the morning. Hopefully the mosquitoes are not out as badly right now. I'll probably get attacked by them though. Anyway, my plan is I'm gonna move this chicken tractor. It just looks, I know it looks so bad right now. I just haven't been out here to take care of things at this part of my property. Anyway, I'm gonna move it doop-a-doop-a-doo over there so that it's near our other chicken coop, so that I can take care of animals easily. I won't be having to run around in the morning, and I'll just have them stay in the chicken tractor until I feel like their health is better. They just need to get healthy, so I've got to do something to help them out. Let me show you the chickens right now too. I also need to clean out this chicken coop. Don't mind my mess. So there's my Bantam rooster. He's a little cutie. That's Hey son. Anyone who followed our Facebook, we used to have a chicken that looked just like Hey, a rooster. Anyway, then there's our little red one. I have 2 little red ones. This one has the fluffy cheeks. But see, their feathers just are not looking great. I think if I get them out of here and off of these nests, they'll be doing a lot better. I trapped them in here this morning though. So I'm gonna go get that tractor, get their food and water set up, and then I'll move them over. There we go. They are establishing a new pecking order because they've been with my 7 other chickens. I think I have 7. Chicken math. Anyway, I think this is going to be so much better for them. They will be so much healthier not trying to sit on eggs. And they don't have any nest boxes in there, so they can't sit on eggs. They have plenty of shade. I gave them 2 things of water. I highly doubt they will go through more than 1 every day, but just because they're out here, I wanted to make sure they had 2 things of water. Now, in their food, if you notice, see, I knew they're starving because they starve themselves when they go broody. They don't eat, and then they don't eat, and then they start getting so skinny. Like, you can see how thin they are. They're just not as healthy as I'd like them to be. Anyway, in their food, I put in regular hen layer feed, and I also put in chicks. It's flock raiser. I get the Purina flock raiser because Demore stopped doing the grower finisher, but it's basically grower finisher. And I also put in the calcium for them, and that should really help them. I get the oyster shells of the calcium. So they're not happy with me right now, but it'll be okay. They're gonna do so much better not competing for food with those bigger chickens. I'm really excited about this chicken tractor because it'll keep them safe from predators. We tested it out with the Cornish chicks that we just raised, and no predators got in this so far. Knock on wood, predators can always become smart. And it'll keep them protected from the bigger chickens, and hopefully we can get these ones healthy, and then I can hatch some little babies of these because Bantams are my favorite. They're the best. I love them. And all the big ladies and rooster, they're free ranging today. So they're hiding out in some shade. I leave weeds on my property for the chickens. They are all molting right now, so they look pretty bad. Speckles looks really good, actually. And Speckles is the one that looked like she was gonna die forever. Anyway, they're happy in this big patch of weeds I let grow for them. I was just getting ready to turn the camera off and say thanks for hanging out with me today. But one more thing has come to my attention. It's kind of sad and graphic. So here's your warning. If you have kids nearby, I'm going to show something graphic. Okay? So I was looking at the quail and I was giving them their waters because I give everybody fresh water at the same time. And I looked in and there was this quail that its head was really injured. So this side is fine, but if you see this side is really injured, and I didn't know what was wrong. I quickly grabbed it up. I didn't know if it had jumped really high and hit its head, but I couldn't imagine it hitting its head that hard to make that kind of damage. And so I sat there watching them, and there's one really aggressive one. So I think this one that I'm holding in my hand is a male, and I think they were fighting. So just a heads up, I didn't know that they were totally sexually mature. I was actually just going to look at my calendar to see how old they are. I know they're getting close to 8 weeks. So I didn't know that they would injure each other this badly. So just a heads up, if you're raising quail, it looks like males can be pretty aggressive towards other males. It's not doing that to what I believe are females. Like I said, I'm new to quail, so all tips and advice are welcome. I think we're going to cull this one, and I'm sad to say that, but we will taste the quail meat. But just especially this year, I've had some really bad experiences with trying to save animals and horrible things happening to those animals that I tried to save. So instead of trying to save this one, I'm just going to cull it, and we're going to taste quail meat today. So that will be what I do with this one. I'm really sorry that this happened to it. I would not have wanted it to die in this way. Yeah, it's really sad. But what I did, I think there's another male in there, and I separated it out. So I'll show you that right now. First, I'm going to take care of this. Also, Emmett woke up It's my big kids' first day back to school, so we're very excited they got to go back to school today. But Emmett, I just put him down for a nap so that I could take care of all the chores outside and do the filming of the chicken video. I've been wanting to do that for a really, really long time. So anyways, I'm gonna go put this guy out of its misery. I'm going to get Emmett out and put some shoes on him so he can be out there with me. And I'm going to show you the quail, and then that will be it for this video. Are you my big helper? Okay, so let's look at what's going on in here. I actually didn't cull it yet, you guys. I just don't know enough about quail to know which ones are the males and which ones are the females. But that one has blood on its beak too. I thought that was a male right there, because that one had blood on its beak, so I thought that one was fighting. They are not looking happy like they were. I'm kind of worried right now. See, are these 3 males? And that's the female? Because my ratio would be way off if that's the case. So I had that dark brown one. I moved dark brown one over here. See? Because I just don't know. Are these 3? What is a male? I watched a video, but it didn't really help me out. Because now that I'm looking at them, I just can't tell. I can't have fighting going on. That would be really bad. Well, I'm not exactly sure if I split them up the right way. I will check on them a lot today, throughout the day. Hopefully I'll hear one crow. That's like a sure tell way, is the males are the only ones that crow. So I'm kind of waiting for that. I heard that sound over here this morning. I went on a walk very early in the morning and I heard that sound and I thought, oh, that's so cool. The quail sound really neat. And I should have known that that meant that they were sexually mature, and I should have come out here and checked, but I didn't. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on how all of that goes. Now, I'm going to hang out with Emmett and enjoy the rest of our afternoon. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. If you have already liked and subscribed to our channel, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And if you haven't, please do. We would appreciate more subscribers, and if you're enjoying our content, we appreciate you following along with this journey for us. And small scale homesteading is what we're doing, and like I said, I'm learning. You can see I made a mistake today with the quail, but I am learning, and I think that's what's important. So all right, thanks for watching. Bye everybody.